John and his wife Emily recently moved into a new home, a beautiful old Victorian house in the suburbs. At first, everything seemed perfect. The house had character, and the neighborhood was quiet and peaceful. But as the days went by, strange things began to happen. At night, they heard strange noises coming from the walls as if someone were walking inside them. The doors would creak open and shut on their own, and they sometimes felt a chill in the air, even when the heat was turned up. Emily became convinced that the house was haunted, but John brushed it off as their imagination. That is, until one night, they both saw a ghostly figure in the hallway. It was an old woman dressed in a long, flowing nightgown. Her eyes were empty and dark, and she seemed to be staring right at them. After that, the occurrences in the house became more frequent and terrifying. They would wake up to find their belongings moved or rearranged, sometimes broken. Every night they could hear footsteps coming from the attic, and they were convinced that something was up there. One night, they decided to investigate the attic themselves, even though they were both too scared to do it. They found a hidden room in the attic. Inside were old photographs of the previous owners. They recognized the old woman they had seen as the previous owner's wife, who had died in the house. The curse of the home bound her, and her spirit was trapped in the house, unable to move on, and was still angry over something. John and Emily knew they had to leave that house as soon as possible. They moved out the next day, leaving behind all their possessions. They could never forget the memory of the haunted house and the ghostly woman that still haunts their dreams. It's always better to be safe than sorry. And in this case, it's better to believe in the existence of ghosts and haunted houses and stay away from them.